Hey, how you doing? I just want to talk to you about some people saying about being disrespectful. Like being disrespectful to the people you care and love, and showing people that it's being disrespectful to talk back. Basically, what I'm saying, talking back. First of all, a lot of people don't know what that means. Some people wants to see you have a backbone for yourself. A lot of people want to see that if you have a backbone for yourself, you can't let people walk over you, but you gotta know how to say it and what to say. I could give you an example. Um, early this year, when my grandmother was talking about my kid's mother, what she did to me in the past, and everything that when I came to New York, and I guess something was bothering her. But this was like 5 years ago, and the past is the past. And I told my grandma literally, I said, "Grandma, can you please stop talking about the situation about the past, because I didn't come here for about the situation about me and my kid's mother. I came out here for you. I came out here to see what's going on with you. If I really wanted to go back to the stuff I wanted to, I could have just stayed behind home." And my grandmother was like, "What are you talking about? This and that," and it was just bothering her. I was like, "Grandma, I understand this is bothering you, but this is the past. Can we please let this go? I just want to talk about how your day was. Everything is okay with you." And she just didn't like how I said it, I guess, in her way, but I feel like I wasn't being disrespectful at all. It's how you say it. And my grandma always told me when I was a kid, you gotta learn how to have a backbone. When you have a backbone, people gonna respect you more of your values. They just see you that you're not just a step stool. So when I was telling my grandma, I said, "Grandma, I don't have time for that. Can we please turn to a different subject?" She was like, "No, I can't believe that you da-da-da." And I'm like, "Grandma, can we please go past this subject?" I said, if we can't go past this subject, then I'm gonna have to get my stuff and leave." Literally, I left, but I'm gonna tell you why I left. Because she kept constantly saying these things, and I felt uncomfortable talking about something I don't want to talk about. I came up here for her. I came down here to, get my mind off stuff, just not trying to deal with none of this, at the time. If I wanted to hear what my grandma had to stay, I would have stayed where I was at. And my grandma said, "You know what? If you're going to do that, then leave. I don't care, leave." I said, "Grandma, I still love you. I have to leave because I feel like when I ask you to stop saying this, Grandma, you still continue saying it." And I ain't say nothing disrespectful. I didn't curse at her. I didn't belittle my grandmother. I have respect for her. And I left. I got my stuff and I went to Harlem that night. She said, "You just want to up and leave me?" I said, "Yes, Grandma." I said, "I have to, because I told you to stop, and we kept going back and forth over this, and I don't want to go over this." And I kind of explained to her. So she said, "If you leave, don't come back." I said, "Grandma, I still love you. You're going to still need me as much as I still going to need you." I said, "I understand you upset right now, but we still going to need each other at the end of the day." I said, "Have a good night. Have a blessed night." And that's it. And see how I said that? I ain't come at her, I ain't disrespect her. It's all about knowing what to say to people and how to say it. I feel like that was nowhere what I said out of my mouth was disrespectful. My grandma, I would never disrespect someone older than me, people I care and love, but sometimes you gotta step and stand where you stand. If you telling somebody how it is, you gotta speak how it is. Certain things you don't like, you gotta speak it up. It's just the way how you say it. Don't be disrespectful about it, of course not. But you see how I say words like that show her that. And then I talked to her the next day or the 2 days after that. When I called her, she didn't pick up. But the next day she picked up. and we talked about it. It's all about, and then she was proud of me. She was like, I like how you stand up to me, stood up to me. You didn't come at me disrespectful. She started crying. She said, I'm very sorry. I said, it's okay, Grandma. I'm sorry too. I'm sorry that it had to end the way it did, but it's all about standing up for yourself. It's all about knowing what to say and how to say it. Back to what I was saying. I don't feel like talking to the people you care and love, you standing up for something that you don't like, that's not disrespectful. But if you cursing and saying all this types of nonsense, I feel like that's disrespectful. But always speak what's in your heart. But you just gotta know how to say things and make them understand, not to make them feel uncomfortable and thinking that you don't need them or whatever. Just make them understand. It's time to gain family. I hope that this inspires you to, have a backbone and stand up for yourself. I don't feel like that was disrespectful enough. Peace. See y'all in my next video.